Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, Vlogmas number 5. Guys, this Vlogmas has been trying me. It has been trying me. I made a whole video, and when I went back to edit and watch it, the angle, I don't know, it's never happened to me before, but it messed me up really bad. So I'm sitting here giving you guys a story time, truth about Rose, basically. And because I'm determined to be putting up my vlog. Okay, so I thought, you guys deserve a little bit of a glam, so I got my blue wig out. And I put a little bit of makeup on. Okay, I thought you guys deserve the effort today. Yeah guys, so my little story time, I'm gonna give you guys true facts. I used to be a Christmas Grinch, a Christmas Scrooge, call it what you may, guys, call it what you may. I don't know, I find out that when it used to come to that Christmas time, I was like pretty down, pretty sad, pretty depressed. It was a struggle to get through Christmas or wanting to celebrate Christmas, And the only reason I can think why, because when I was younger, we used to have beautiful Christmas, we're not rich, we never had money, but I don't remember my Christmas being sad. It's always been a time where you kind of celebrate, and you have plenty of food, plenty to drink, and lots of parties. But somewhere along the line in my life, I was aware that I was a right Christmas Grinch. I used to be quite down in Christmas time, and even when I had kids, I used to be quite down, and I used to have to force myself. And to be honest, my first set of kids, I kind of grow them a little bit more, what would you call it, sturdy, like a little bit more tougher in terms of like whatever is going on, that's what's going on. And I kind of like sometimes didn't quite force myself, which I probably needed to like make the effort with Christmas. So I don't know, like we used to scramble by, I remember we used to scramble by. I'm sure they always get a present or so, but I don't remember like trying to make the effort as I do now. And going back to my point, what I was saying, I think the reason why is when it came on to Christmas, sometimes I didn't have any money. So I didn't really want to I just was moody. I wasn't happy because I probably didn't have the money to go out and buy this and buy that. And that Christmas that I used to know, that red and white Christmas, that really rich Christmas, I'm thinking like American style Christmas, they do Christmas really big. And when I was a little girl in Jamaica, that's where most of our Christmas influence, I want to say, come from, along with like traditional Jamaican whatever they spin on Christmas, was as well, so it's tied into I remember like normally sometimes we used to go to the local I would say square, that's like, let's be specific, I want to say that area was called Parade. It was like in the center of Montego Bay. Those are out there that knows Parade, know Parade. That's where, if you going into town Christmas season time, that's where it's all happening. And you'll see people dressed up in like traditional Jan Cunner I want to say costumes, and there's a lot of festivities, and I remember those days, like they used to have some really nice headbands, like they used to call it bandu. Yeah, I want to say that's what it's called. It's like a headband, and then it has these things that sprouts up in the air and a little thing on it as well. That's my memory. And everything's so nice and festive, and they have the street selling, there's a lot of sellers, and a lot of Christmas songs playing, and a lot of people, and everybody just like, you might get an ice cream if you're lucky, and you're there with your sisters and brothers. I remember that Christmas. But somewhere along the line, I became a little Christmas Grinch. I used to be like quite moody and not looking forward. And even though I know the meaning behind Christmas very well, you know, it all became not really having. So I'm saying all of this to say, basically, whatever your circumstances is, because I find since even when my latest child, Angelo, I have to force myself more because I'm thinking it's not his fault that his mom is suffer from depression or whatever case may be, why she's such a Christmas Grinch. So more and more I have to be, because obviously Angelo is mixed. He's half black, he's half white. So some of the things where I think my other children would kind of like, even though it might affect them, I didn't quite look at it too deep, because I'll try and do something to make up. But Angel's a little bit more, he likes to, you know, if there's Christmas going on, he likes to see the tree, he likes to see the ornaments, you know, he likes to see the present, he likes to see something happening in his house. You know, he tries celebrating Halloween, and I'm like, that's where I draw the line. We don't celebrate. You know, it's not like I haven't 100% do anything towards Halloween in the past, but like moving forward, I'm like, that's one of them that you're just gonna have to suck it up. We're not doing it. So, but yeah, you know, I do really try and push myself to make the effort when it's seasonal times. And yeah, he does really love times like that as well, and I don't want him to have a negative memory of these times, because like I said, children, they're born into their family, you know, celebratory time, it shouldn't be morbid. I always make great efforts with my children when it's their birthday, and make sure that they try and have a great time and celebrate their birthday. And yeah, likewise, I'm trying my best in Christmas time, and try my best not to be a Scrooge or a Grinch, because the Christmas, normally, even the tree, like I never really, it was that bad. I'll put the tree up the day before Christmas and probably take it down, or it stay longer towards January. That's so bad. It probably like the whole whatever day in January, I'll probably have a tree up in my house. But I never used to force myself to try and get it up as soon as possible. And now I do, you know, love to decorate my trees. You know, yes, I'm having a bit of struggles with this one here because my ornament hasn't turned up, but it's not for lack of trying, do you know? So, and sometimes Angelo, Mom, when are you gonna decorate the tree? And I'm like, Angelo, I'm waiting for the ornaments and stuff to have the right decoration, because, you know, I've got decorations in my house, but it's just not the theme I'm going for. Because the last 2 Christmas, I think, I want to say we spent 1 Christmas in this house already, but the last couple of Christmas we have really kind of like, because I can remember having a pink and something theme, and then a blue and silver theme, or blue and white, I want to say. And yeah, the house we lived in Hale, I don't think I put up a Christmas tree that year, I don't think, but it was still festive, you know, we were still baking cakes, we were still having our presents. And yeah, I remember we get like, because them times we were still struggling a bit, we get a whole sack of presents, so, you know, my mood wasn't down still. But yeah, I'm just like talking about this to say, you know, guys, make an effort, especially when you have children, and even when you don't have children, birthdays, Christmas, yeah, push and make those effort. I don't really try to do Valentine's too much neither, and like I said, Halloween is out the door. Easter, yeah, it's not that much of an effort, but there's something, you know what I mean? But yeah, we need to like really push, especially in these times. And like I said, I know the meaning of Christmas. Yeah, it's all turned into presents and presents and presents and more presents, but the main reason for Christmas is Jesus Christ came and died for our sins so that we can have a second chance in life. And, you know, the whole baby Jesus, when Jesus was born, and you know, the whole, even now Angelo got his school plays, all replicas of those events going on in this Christmas season, where he's playing a shepherd in his school play, and you know, yeah, it's all of that's going on, you know. The wise men that was there in place to be of use to Jesus' parents and stuff like that, and the frankincense and myrrh and all of these things that was brought as gift, so to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. So you know, now I'm looking at it, whether I'm financially in the best place or not, I am going to be as jolly as possible. I tell you, I was in a bit of a rut today, like, and I'm just like, and especially when I found out that the vlogging I did, that wasn't successful, I was just like, oh, you know, and I just told myself, Rose, get up, because once I sent my kids off this morning, I was tired, so I kind of went back to bed and kind of the whole watching other people's vlogs and stuff, and you know, getting a bit inspired, but still feeling a bit gloomed and doom, and you know, just like push myself to get up, have my shower, and I said, you know, I'm gonna get my wig out, my blue wig out. I was looking at an orange one, but I was like, yeah, that's a bit too much. So I got my blue wig out, pop a bit of makeup on, and I'm coming here, guys, to say, try your best not to be a Christmas Scrooge, you know. Try your best. I know, like I've mentioned in previous vlogs, that it's a hard season sometimes for others, but let's try our best and be happy in all circumstances, and you know, try and get through these times as joyful and as kind and as loving and as peaceful, and just try your best to reflect. I share something else with you. I was even having difficulty trying to access something in my to do with my account, and I after I had my shower and got myself dressed, I thought to myself, you know, Rose, you haven't done your devotion today. You need to do a prayer and read the Bible. And I done my prayer, read my Bible, and I want to say Psalms 135. Don't quote me, I'm not 100% accurate, but you mentioned something about the blessings of children, and I remember distinctively in my mind, I was thinking, you know, I'm so happy for my children, and yeah, here I go. I opened the Bible, and it was saying, you know, blessed is the womb, and it spoke about the blessings of children and what they represent, and you know, it was quite uplifting. And I came down and I saw Ramar, and I was sharing with him that I'm struggling with the trying to change some details in an account situation, and he said, oh mom, let me have a go. And I was thinking, oh Ramar, I'll try, it ain't gonna work. But anyway, I humbled myself and let him have a go, and lo and behold, the barrier that I was coming up against, he didn't. He figured it out, and you know, so children are a blessing. And this time, I think, you know, obviously the focus is on baby Jesus, but I think Christmas time is also focusing on all children of the world. Do you know what I mean? It says, suffer the little children to come unto me and forbid them not, because such is the kingdom of God. And if you're out there and you're a parent and you have children, just try and do your best. It doesn't have to be a 5-star. Any little will help. Sit down, watch a Christmas movie. Sit down and have a little chat with them, or play Christmas songs and have a little dance about with them. I know it's tricky, I know it's difficult, but we can do it, you know. I'm positive that we can do it and we can push through, and I feel ever so better for pushing through. Yeah, and I no longer want to be a Christmas Scrooge. I no longer want to be a Christmas Grinch. I want to celebrate Christmas. I want to celebrate life. I want to do my best not to be down and gloom and feeling sorry for myself and feeling depressed. And I think the trigger for that sometimes is lack of money, lack of faith, lack of discipline, lack of the word lack off, and then you can put anything else forward. Do you know what I mean? When I really sit down and I meditate and I think things through, I want the Christmas like how I remember used to having in Jamaica. I want to have the Christmas of how I remember what American Christmas is like. And British Christmas is a great Christmas celebration as well. You know, we have turkeys, we have all the little trimmings of potatoes, the carrots, the peas, Brussels sprouts, those sort of tater parsnips. I love myself some parsnip, especially if it's nice and sweet and it's done right. I love myself a bit of parsnip and a bit of gravy with some form of meat, you know what I mean? So, you know, and they have their Christmas pudding as well. So yeah, the stuff to celebrate and be festive is there. A bit of gammon, if I'm saying it right. Stuff like that. One or two little gifts wouldn't go amiss. Some ice cream, some. Another thing we have here in good old UK, good old Britain, they love a bit of cheese with crackers and stuff like that. A bit of a cheese board at Christmas with grapes and stuff like that as well. We do love a bit of cheese board. Yeah, guys. So, you know, like I always encourage you guys, keep hope, keep focus, and even if this time is tough, force yourself, bar your mind that next year, you know, make plans. Because I find a lot of times I didn't used to write stuff down, or I didn't have goals, and I didn't have, you know, start having goals. You can start from today. You don't have to wait for the new year and try and change things. Small, little. You know, let's try and go forward, not backwards. And trust me, I'm making it my point of duty to celebrate these times and to celebrate with my children. I don't want to leave them in this world, you know, with nothing. You know, no legacy, no drive. You know, and they have to remember to say, oh, my mom always tries, you know, instead of to think, oh, my mom is always lying down in bed, or my mom is, you know, doom and gloom in the seasons. You know, I want them to remember that I really try and I push through, and, you know, always there to do any little thing I can to make their life a bit more pleasant. And, you know, even if it's some hot chocolate, because Angelo do love a bit of a hot chocolate, I need to wrap up this video and go make him one, because he's back from school and he's nicely sitting down watching his tablet in my room while I make this video, which I appreciate so much. So I'm gonna quickly make him some nice hot chocolate, and then I figure out what I'm doing for dinner. So, you know, lots of love and blessing to you guys out there as usual. You know, take care until I see you all again in another video. Bye guys, and don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. And I've noticed that there's quite a few improvements on my channel, and I really appreciate you all. Yeah, lots of love and best wishes, and I shall see you guys again soon. Bye guys.